I'll be honest with you, that's what I typically do, is when I see those work orders complete, then I go and check and make sure that that it is done. But there's times when they come in and sign in, I know they're in the building, but I may be doing a classroom observation, so I depend on that
Not convenient for
electronic
you either.
notification to rattle my cage to go check.
Well, I'm sure, or I just had the inclination that you all probably go and look and see at some point.
Yes,
Or else one of your teachers tells you, hey,
that's a better avenue, actually.
And just because we put on there that we think it's complete, doesn't mean that we fixed it. It's
Yeah.
just like this roofing company out here at Hamlin. I think they're gonna fix one of them. I'm not so sure they're gonna fix the other one. They may have to go back. We may have to go back on jobs too that we think we got fixed. That, you know, there's still a problem with the water fountain or whatever. Sometimes it's not so easy to fix it the first time.
I understand that.
And that happens.
I saw on one of these, I don't know where I saw it now, but it said fire alarms, beeping, batteries taken out in rooms, and tell what rooms it was. But is
It's
that
probably
something that?
emergency lights. We've been working on that a lot.
Smoke
because-
detectors, that's what it said, smoke
Smoke
detectors.
detectors. There was some smoke detector issues here at the beginning of the school.
Yeah, somewhere, I mean, can't the custodian change a battery in a smoke detector? Do you guys have to?
There's no batteries in the smoke detectors. There's batteries in the emergency lights, and we do change those. So they let us know we change those.
Carbon monoxide detector, I think is what it was.
There's-
And we did send them batteries up for custodians to change a 9-volt battery.
Oh, if that's what you're talking about. I
They
didn't,
turned
when
it
you said
in.
smoke detectors,
That's what they turned it
carbon
in.
monoxide testers are
Yeah,
totally
it said
different
smoke
thing.
detectors, and I thought, gosh, I changed my own, and do we need you guys to change?
The only thing, that we don't put batteries in smoke detectors. We do have some battery-operated carbon monoxide testers in areas like mechanical rooms where there's furnaces, where there's kitchen equipment. And we put them in the old schools, it's a state requirement now. So we did put them in some of those places, like if a classroom has a combustible item in it, a heater, furnace, we put them in there. Actually, they're required in all preschool rooms that have any kind of combustible furnaces because they take naps.
But you wouldn't just send the maintenance person out with a couple of batteries to,
Yes, we change the battery, we can, we've done it, and if we're there anyway, it's not that big a deal.
no, that's a long trip if you're not there.
Well, we wouldn't do it if we were doing something else while we were there, something like that, no, we wouldn't. But we change batteries in these thermostats a lot too, the programmable thermostats have batteries, so, yeah, we normally do it for them. We just like for them to change the light bulb, if we can get that done, we'd be happy instead of everything's balanced, you know.
anything particular, Dan, or maybe the board has, if you've finished?
Let me see if I've got any more handouts. I did have one more handout that I didn't copy for you guys because it was in color, and I didn't have a color copier. So I'll just let you pass it around. I think I did. Oh, somebody had a question. Miss Lucas wanted me to address the issue about classroom door locks blocking. I don't know who had the
It was
question.
brought up at one of our meetings.
But I'll tell you basically what we've done on classroom door locks for safety access issues, so that teachers can lock their doors in case of a lockdown. At the old schools, like Duval, Midway, Gun Valley, Ranger, we put classroom locks that are keyed, like they have a master key. And you can go to the classroom, push a button, the door is locked from the inside, from the outside. Sorry, from the outside, it's locked. Those are the ones I like, and they're about $100 a piece. The new schools here, Wayne County High School, Arts, they do not have that. I requested them, I was ignored. I think the locks that I have in the old schools are much better. I think it allows that teacher not to have a key to go lock their classroom quickly in case of a lockdown. They don't even have to open the door. If you look at the classroom lock in the Board of Education room, it's got one of it. All the vocational, Jaeger centers, got it everywhere. And like I said, there's one master key that Joe can take to these old schools and get in. Now, this school's got a master key too, but I don't like your door lock systems. I don't like any of the new schools' door locks. Now, they're different brands. They have to take a key, the teacher has to take the key and go on the outside of the door and lock a classroom down. That's not good in my opinion. And I have expressed that opinion to the architect on numerous occasions. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
It's a real issue when you have a sub and the teacher has inadvertently, had not planned on being absent, taking her keys home in her purse, and you have a lockdown and there's a sub with no key. So that's something that's always on my mind, is how many subs are in the building, because I have to go to that room with my master key to lock them down.
Bad situation.
And also, like the computer labs, teachers are in and out, on a schedule, and they would have the same problem.
And that's the other thing that myself and Mr. Davis take care of, is we head for the labs. Try to get there first.
If somebody had that question, she wanted me to address it. I believe Rodney will address the 911 concerns. He's going to address that probably next. I can't find my other, well, I'll just, what do you think? So I'm done. Let's see.
You
Demonstration.
gonna show the
Demonstration. I'm gonna let her go first, because her way may be better than mine. And if it is, I'm not gonna say a word, I'm just gonna teach you one way, because I do it a little differently than she does.
What they want to see, all schools,
Well, I think, let's say you wanna look at, completed
twice.
requests at Duval. How would you go about your easiest way of doing it?
get me up here, I'm not used to this little thing.
Because mine may not be the easiest.
Is this the initial screen you're gonna start with, Debbie, the
Yeah.
first thing you got there?
Yeah, if I can get up there.
Some of us have a little difficulty.
What I do on these kind,
You need to maximize the,
let me give it right.
there you go. Now, what do you want to do?
First thing I do every morning to get on, I go to the last 10 requests to see if there's any emergencies been put in. And on the side, it will flash, over here, it will show an emergency.
How did you get in the first
That's
place,
what,
please?
yeah,
Let's go back to Head Start.
no.
Started logging in.
Logging in,
Logging in,
go back.
mine's, you come up here and do that, because mine's automatic.
You all have school
That's the
do say
HTTP.
in favor?
Yeah. Are you suggesting that, Brenda?
That's how we do it, we put it in as our favorite.
And you can see on this is my desktop with my laptop, and there's the School Dude icon.
So it actually has its own icon.
Yeah, and what you do when you do it from internet, it automatically takes you there. So what you'd have to do to start, well, there's the login, but you'd have to actually go to this spot first. And I'm gonna get out of the way because I'm
I'll
not
log
supposed to be
in.
doing this.
You're doing
So
good.
remember, your login is your internet address, which is,
But to get to this
Yes.
site, you would do the HTTPS at the top, in the left-hand corner. LoginSchoolDude.com. That's how you would sign on to get to this screen so that you could log in, folks.
And after that, you can make it a favorite or
Yes, sir. Just add it to your favorites, and it gives you a nice little icon. Just click on it, you're good to go. careful, because you might get 2 or 3 hits.
Well, the first time you signed on, you changed your password, hopefully, it's something you can remember. And
It wasn't nasty.
That's why mine's automatic, because I don't know what it was.
I can remember mine.
I'm not saying anything.
And then you hit sign on. Now, see where the tab is for the maintenance direct? I passed it up, but you have to put it on maintenance direct. You've got 3 things to do. Your username, your password, and then click on maintenance direct. Maintenance direct.
They know what I did, when I got the maintenance direct, I made that my favorite.
You can do that, and it'll go directly to the maintenance.
That jumps you 2 steps.
Yes.
Yes, that'll website. That's good. I don't do that because I have to go to
I'm
people.
right there where she's at right now, start with.
Well, that's even quicker.
Just go print him.
That's not right, David.
And what weather?
Yeah, we don't want the weather. Not a Tony.
I told you I can't.
Just go back.
Get your fingers up your there.
Well, let me get my glasses on here. Let's go right there and click on that.
There you go.
Come on.
See up here and roll this. My fingers.
Well, let me enlarge the screen first. There you go.
I went over here. If I see an emergency, it will be on, it will show up over in this area where it says assigned PM work. It will show emergency and it'll have a flash. So I check to see if it's an emergency. Hamlin puts a lot of those in. But then I go up to the last 10 work orders. But if you scroll on there, you can go to home. And that right there is the last 10, the last number of the work order put in is 767. If you want to look at a certain school, you click on the first letter of any of them, like Duval, Hamlin. Hamlin and Harts will show up under the H. Into there, or if you want all of them, you just click on all. And that's what's up there now. And it goes from the last one entered all the way down to the first ones.
So today, 10-1, Chase P. Graham, Hamlin, entered. That was in the elementary.
Toilet upstairs.
Boys' bathroom, will not flush.
They got some commodes that's about to overflow. I was out there today, we probably got it.
That just lists them all. I was trying to find them.
What? Have you showed all, I'm gonna show them how I do it, because I'm not sure whose way's easy. I use the advanced search. And go to the school and tell them exactly what I want it
If you want to,
A question, there before you move it in. Right over where it says complete, status change, Lord, what is that? Action taken. All 3 of them are marked.
if you want to go individually, you can go right there and change that where it says new request. If that one has been work in progress, to print it, it automatically pops up work in progress, but I leave it new request. You can scroll on down and tell who is you have assigned to the project. Select assignee, you can go in there and put NM's name in there. And if you go up there and put completed on that, change that to work in progress to completed, the date will automatically pop up. You can change it to the date that you completed that project. And there's a spot in there that I go in when I get my bills from Agers. I go back to the top and do that though, because it's easier, but down there under, there's a message place in there. The journal note, I go in there and add notes, and it asks for a place to click on if I want to add it to the work order. So you will see a lot of notes in there. So-and-so assisted this one in doing that, or a contractor, Simco, was contracted to do the job. But there's also a place to put the contractor's price once I get the invoices from those.
But if you back up, I saw where it said, the total amount, or total hours that it took and dollar amount.
Like her total, please.
I know, but keep going down, Debbie, it was the,
I've got some in there.
no, it was on another screen. I should have told you to stop when I saw it. Yes, it's on that one.
There's a place there to put that labor hours.
Yes, scroll on down.
And in the account setup, you can put what each person's hourly rate is to where it will figure it based on the maintenance guys.
Scroll.
I go down to the short order form.
Penny
and
to be done. It'll take a lot of data entry, but this kind of thing would do about whatever you want.
It was before this, it was at the bottom of that other one.
Right here, you can add your purchases under shortcuts.
That, yeah,
You take that down. That's not it.
that, you skipped over it again.
It makes really sense to me.
Yeah, with my fingers.
Once you get used to a mouse, it's hard to.
Not on that one? Let me go back up to the wrong one.
Well, and that pad's too small.
Yeah.
Go back up, let me see if it's on this one.
There's estimated hours.
Estimated hours and then estimated costs, see it?
Under assignment,
And then if that, then if you put those in, then it would come up on that report,
Yeah.
correct? That's what you're asking for, Fred. That's what you're asking for. Estimated hours, and that's how many hours it took for them to do the job.
Estimating how much you think it's gonna take, I don't know how much it took.
I haven't, well, it says actual cost. See, it would be an actual cost. And then actual hours. See right underneath, see, it says in the red.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see
actual
that,
hours
yeah.
And actual cost.
Yeah.
So would there be a way that you'd have to go in there and get all that info from Birdie of their hourly rate?
I mean, I'm just sure, I mean.
How long did it take them to do it? Did it take them 2 hours to do it?
Guy in belly walks.
Every 2 weeks.
What if you didn't have the wages, you just had 2 hours and then the
$100 worth of
We'll do
material.
whatever you want us to do. You guys tell us how you want us to.
I don't know, we need to know the exact labor cost, if we just know that they spent 3 hours.
See that?
And then what they spent, if they bought materials to go with that work report.
What if we just took it out of stock? Is that the information you want to know, or just if we bought it from a, for that? No.
Could you put it in notes?
Well, we could estimate the cost of what we think the cost, when we bought it, otherwise we have to track the cost of materials. But that's not something that can't be done with this. You have to buy another program, but you could actually track the cost of your inventory.
Plumbing and electrical, we keep a lot of that in stock because we go through so much of it, but I guess if you go back to each individual one, they just have to start writing down everything they use, like commode bolts and.
I tried to talk to finance and the food service departments and buying the program that goes with this. The schools can order their supplies online with the same program. That hasn't happened, but it's a wonderful program that would make it so much easier on our warehouse clerk and the schools ordering commodities or the janitors wanting custodial supplies. That would be a great thing to add to that.
Trying to find one that I had some material in there. You can go up there under search for and enter any work order number and hit go, and it will pull them up. And like I was saying, if you want to go to West Hamlin and look at theirs, just click on the W, and that pulls up West Hamlin's line. Okay, it's your turn, Shaw.
What I do is I see where it says go advanced search. I go there. And it will be advanced search. And see where it says all locations, or you can pick out a location. Say I want to go to Duval, and you can scroll down, and I can look at completed work orders at Duval. You can also go down and complete a time span here. Like if I want it for completion date, let's say I just want last month. And I can hit enter. And there's Duval's completed projects last month. Or you can put new requests, or you can, there's different things that you can put on there. That's how I do it.
Can you show me the ones that are still pending then?
Yes. I can go back. Go back to advanced search. I can go to Duval or anywhere you want to go. I can go to new requests. Right there. I can go down. I can put the requested date for calendar year, or quarter, or for this month, last month. Or you can type in a specific date for a 2-week period. Anything you want to do there, enter, and there they all are. And then you, if you want some, you know, especially at Duval, you'll have to go to previous or next page to look at all of them.
But I mean, these aren't finished yet, are they, Dana?
These are not
They haven't
finished.
been
They haven't
finished,
been
right?
done. So you can look it up, or you can look at all maintenance requests pending or completed on that same, there's 2 different ways you can do it. I don't know which one to do.
What is need board around pipes in 206?
Do part?
For need board around pipes in room 206.
I looked at the ones, when I was up there yesterday, she told me the dressing rooms. She added that today. So I haven't looked at room 206, but I've got a feeling it's a storm drain. And if it, I think I might prefer the ones in the dressing rooms, because I did look at those, because she mentioned them to me yesterday when I was there. And they were pipes, storm drain pipes that were in the corner of the dressing rooms that were painted. They weren't insulated, so they weren't like the ones that we enclosed on the 2nd floor a few weeks ago. They'd been there for 70 years painted like that. There was no change in them. I don't, well, it's going to spend built in the 50s.
Okay.
So, you know, I might have exaggerated a little bit, maybe 64. 63 years, just a few years. And they're just like they were then, but she said it would make it easier for the custodian to clean. Clean around the top. So, you know, I might, if she's wanting to box in with wood, they would look better, they would be a little easier to clean.
Gotta have problems.
You gotta have them. But I'm probably gonna hear about that one. Well, I do it.
Okay, scroll up, scroll up. Got on roll.
Which ring to us? I haven't even looked at it. She was in
How
it.
many?
I
I know that one time she had
don't think so.
the road.
I don't know where 206 is.
Did she get an authority?
We assume she has more than anybody else.
It's beside the annex.
I mean, where the building come from?
Is that too much?
We're gonna have them built.
I sent a request.
Trish,
It's Lucas
why did
Lewis.
the vocational school build that building?
I never even got an answer.
Couldn't tell us.
And I was tearing one of her buildings down, and I didn't feel like I could
Did it
lay
pass
my
it?
gear on them. I mean, we've asked numerous times for
Well,
buildings.
somebody told for that.
They didn't even give
They're
me.
building one for us. Who is it they're building that one for, Jay?
That's for a social worker.
They're at
Great.
County High School, they're building.
Oh.
Storage, it's gonna be a storage building out there.
I bought one for Lincoln County High School too. It's already on the
I
site.
just don't understand the way it's just work.
I asked. I think they can
But
belong.
have you tell Dana,
Huh?
Dana, sign, right?
Huh?
I'm processing this. Dana Snyder's the one we have to make the teacher.
Well, and I saw Dana
Well, he's
Snyder.
the boss, I
Yeah.
think.
I saw,
You have to tell him, then he
Well, that's what I'm saying.
and just so I document, I sent emails, by the way, asking if there was a day that I could receive a couple buildings and told him the size of them. Seen him in the parking lot a month later or so. I said, did you get any response? He said, no response. I said, does that mean I probably need to buy some buildings? He said, those would probably need to buy some buildings. I bought, because I need it. The one I bought from Lincoln County High School, their mower is set outside since the school was built. Because you can't cook a mower with gasoline or diesel inside the building, so it just set outside. Well, you know, I was getting ready to maybe buy them a new one, so I'd like to have a building to keep it in out of the weather, so I bought it.
Over in that, do that with they build, never did, or would it be, oh, you want to do that either?
Well, who knows when that thing's,
Oh,
we got a concrete pad there. It's been built for about 4 years now.
We built about the same time that wall was.
They're missing their target date too.
Oh, you're kidding.
But I miss a lot of target dates, I confess, I've missed lots of them.
So he would finish that walkway, it was somewhere.
Does anybody have any more questions?
Okay, anybody else, anything else on school do?
Have any questions, just call me.
Larry,
On my computer.
We'll walk you through it on your computer. That's what I have to call school dude occasionally for them to walk. They had to walk me through
Oh, I
this
know the
report.
story moved one time, I couldn't get my password straightened out or something. They're fine.
New user, when I set your account up, where you go in and sign on, I sign you up as new user, small letters, no space. So that's your password when you start out. Whatever,